My name is Agatha Mary Clarissa Miller. You may know me by my pen name, Agatha Christie. I was born on September 15, 1890, in Devon, England. My father, Frederick, was an outgoing American with an independent income. My mother, Clara, was rather shy, and I had two older siblings, Madge and Monty. Mother decided not to give me a formal education. She intended to have me taught by the age 8. However, by the age of 5, I had already taught myself to read. The rest of my education was through a mixture of tutors, part-time schooling, and French finishing schools. When I was 11, my father died, and I became even closer to my mother. Without Frederick, Mother became restless and began to travel, at times taking me with her. These early trips began my lifelong love of travel. In 1912, I met my future husband, Agatha Christie, a qualified aviator. After a tempestuous romance, we married on Christmas Eve, 1914, with Archie returning to the war in France on Boxing Day. I, on the other hand, was not idle during the war. I became a nurse in the Voluntary Aid Detachment of the Red Cross Hospital. My writing career really began when Madge challenged me to write a novel. It took several years to write The Mysterious Affairs of Styles. The reviews were kind and the murder by poison so well described that I received the honor of a review in a pharmaceutical journal. My happiness was complete with the birth of my only child, Rosalind, on August 5th, 1919. Tragically, by 1926, my life was in tatters. My mother, Clara, died, and Archie left me for another woman. Devastated, I slowly rebuilt my life. Then in 1930, I visited Baghdad, where I met Max Malawang. Max took me on a tour of Baghdad in the desert. When we reached Athens, I received a telegram saying that Rosalind was seriously ill. My only concern was to get home. However, I badly sprained my ankle on an Athens street. Unable to walk, Max chose to accompany me back to England. I could not have made the trip without him. And upon returning home, he proposed. For nearly the next 30 years, I accompanied Max on his annual archaeological expeditions, during which I continued to write, both at home and on field trips. My book, Come Tell Me How You Live, wittily describes my days on dusty digs in the Syria. After a happy marriage to Max and a hugely successful writing career, I died on January 12th, 1976.